Let me give you a quick update after spending 5 or 6 hours going through my case with my legal team and hearing my options. My options of showing remorse, my options of mitigation. I'm sorry, it goes totally against my principles and values to do that.
Tommy Robinson is facing one of his toughest battles yet. This time, with the threat of prison looming closer than ever. In today's video, we're breaking down Robinson's powerful message on why he refuses to back down, refuses to apologise, and why he's standing by his principles even when faced with imprisonment. Before we dive in, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe, and join our growing community. After hours of consultations with his legal team, Robinson explains how he was presented with options that might lighten his sentence if he showed remorse, but he rejected every single one. He's made it clear compromise is out of the question. He won't apologise for actions he believes were justified as part of his work as a journalist and a defender of free speech. So, what are the charges? They centre on Robinson's decision to share information he obtained from a school head teacher and records. Authorities accuse him of contempt of court for making this information public. But Robinson's not backing down, saying it was his duty to bring this truth to the public. He's adamant that people have the right to know what's really happening, especially when it involves figures of authority. Robinson frames this case as much bigger than himself. He views it as a fight for everyone's right to free speech, a battle against what he calls a corrupt system that he believes is working to silence him and those who dare to challenge the status quo. Despite the risks, he insists that his role as a journalist to share the truth outweighs any injunction or legal restriction placed on him. His lawyers suggested he could potentially dodge jail time with a more strategic approach, but Robinson's response, a firm no. For him, taking the safer route would mean compromising his principles, and he won't do it. In his words, imprisonment is a price worth paying if it means standing up for what's right. Robinson sees this as a much larger struggle, a clash between the individual's right to speak the truth and the state's power to control information. He's determined to challenge this, not just for himself, but for everyone who believes in free speech. As he faces the likelihood of prison, Robinson wants the public to see his case as a warning about what could happen when voices are suppressed. So where do you stand? Do you think Robinson's right to stick to his principles, even with prison on the horizon? Let us know your thoughts in the comments. Don't forget to like, subscribe,